WeVysya presents WeTalk show. Stop thinking, I start thinking. WeVysya presents WeTalk show. Stop thinking, I start thinking. WeVysya presents WeTalk show. Stop thinking, I start thinking. WeVysya presents WeTalk show. Stop thinking, I start thinking.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 36 on season 1 of the WeTalk show. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday, and I'm so glad that you could join you all today with us for this very special evening and with a very special person from WeVysya Visakhapatnam. At the outset, I would like to wish you all a very, very happy Janmashtami. We all hope that Kanhaiya from Vrindavan and Bal Gopal bless you and everyone in abundance of wealth, health, and joy. As we move forward, I would like to talk about a few historical names and from people from the current times as far as business and profession are concerned. I hope you all have heard about Abraham Lincoln. He is the 16th President of the United States, and he's very well known for abolishing slavery in the United States and also leading United States through the American Civil War. I hope you all heard about Charlie Munger. If you haven't heard, he is a very close associate for Warren Buffett at Berkshire Hathaway. He is a billionaire investor in Berkshire Hathaway and is the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. Let me talk about another personality in world history, who is none other than the father of our nation, Sri Mahatma Gandhi ji. Let me talk about another politician, current as well as a previous politician, Mr. P. Chidambaram. He happens to be the minister at the Center for Home Affairs and Finance during the UPA government. I will take the name of another personality, a fifth personality by name Mr. Kapil Sibal. This gentleman worked under several portfolios under the Union government during the UPA regime in India. I've taken 5 names, ladies and gentlemen. One is Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Another is Mr. Charlie Munger. Another is Mr. Mahatma Gandhi. Another person is P. Chidambaram. And another gentleman is Mr. Kapil Sibal. All these 5 people have something in common. If anyone are about to guess it, yes, you're right. All these 5 people have once been lawyers professionally. These people have been through barristry. These people have done their courses at universities in law stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess you guessed who our guest is for this evening episode 36 on the WeTalk show. We are going to speak with a lawyer who is also a businessman, who is also a part of several community associations, who also works on several temple trust boards, and this gentleman has time for everything. Before much ado, please allow me to bring our guest on screen today, Mr. Satish Satyavarapu. Good evening, Satish Anna. How
Hi
are you
everyone.
keeping?
Very good evening to all. Very happy
Very good evening.
to
Very good. We are
attend
so
to the
happy that you could
WeTalk
join
show.
us as a guest for the WeTalk show.
I'm ready to serve for the association and happy to be here in associate with the WeTalk show with the WeVysya and to share the valuable information what up to I have definitely with you all. Thank you, Mr. Raghu Garu.
Thanks,
And
Anna. Thank you
I
so
request
much
Raghu
for
Garu to please go for it.
agreeing to be on the show today.
Yes, Raghu
And
Garu, is it audible?
yes, you're very much audible, Anna. We can see you, we can hear you. You look perfect
Yeah,
today.
Raghu Garu?
Yes, you're audible, Anna. We can see you.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Anna, we can hear you. You're
Raghu Garu, is
perfect.
it audible?
Yes, you are audible. You're perfect.
I'm not able to hear your voice.
Would you like to log off and log in again?
Yes. Now it's coming. Yes.
Perfect, Anna.
Yes.
Anna, nice. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for agreeing to be on the WeTalk show episode 36 today.
Thank you, sir.
How has your day been? Good?
All good, sir. And happy Krishnastami to each and everyone. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Anna. Before
Yes.
we delve into the episode, please briefly introduce yourself, the place where you hail from, who all are there in your family, where did you study, what all did you study, and what all you do at the moment. Please
Yeah.
go ahead, Anna.
Coming up, I'm at Visakhapatnam, practicing in a legal profession since from 15 years. and I did my schooling everything in Timpani School in Visakhapatnam. And after my graduation and law in this NBM Law College and post graduation in criminal law LLM. And I'm specialized in all type of cases, criminal, civil, what not all. And coming up to the family, happily married with Mrs. Priyanka and blessed with two daughters. That is the history of right now. So
Nice
please,
enough.
yes, go ahead.
We'd like to know the names of your daughters. For all those who
Yeah.
do not know, Satish Anna has cute, extremely cute, darling daughters.
One daughter is getting, she's doing 10th right now, Samhita. Another daughter is in 4th, Kruti.
Super. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks for that introduction. And
Yeah.
my first question to you is, Anna, what made you choose law? Because I see that all of us belong, we all belong to a community which are known for getting into the trading activity very soon or very early in their lives. And
Yes.
off late, I see a lot of people getting into software and a little less percentage into manufacturing industry and major percentage into the trading industry. So, what
Yes.
made
Yes.
you choose law?
Actually, after completing my graduation, I'm into the business. And
Okay.
later, after doing my business, I've get into the law field. I've studied
Which
my
business
law.
is this in?
I used to have hardware business, building materials of hardware and transport of lorries.
Okay, so you got into that usual conundrum of getting into a trading
Yeah,
family.
it is a father family business. I've
All
been
right.
continuing
Okay.
in the same. And
Okay.
later, when I'm doing my business, I've been somewhat to do something other. I started my MBA, and later on with LLB and LLM, the post graduation in law and everything. I started, and then after completion my post graduation, I came into the practice. And at that time, I winded up all the businesses and thought of coming into the why this profession is that this is a
Okay.
noble and very honorable position post.
Right. Okay.
And why?
Okay.
Because this profession is very much what you say. It's like a power,
Correct. You're
and
right.
that too we have a satisfaction in doing so. And
Right. You directly
every
impact
day
the
is a
lives of
learning for
people.
us.
You're right. You directly impact the
Yeah.
lives of a lot
Again,
of
your
people.
voice is not coming, sir.
I am audible, and I'm audible to
Raghu
you.
garu,
Yes. I
Raghu
guess
garu,
there
your
is.
voice,
Folks, am I audible to you all? Can someone comment if I'm audible to you all?
Raghu garu, your voice again got disconnected.
Just give me a moment, Anna.
Your voice, your video is coming, but voice is not coming. Yes, Raghu garu.
Anna, am I audible to you?
Raghu garu, your voice is not coming. I could not
And
hear you.
I think, let me give you a call. Folks, kindly hold on with
I
us
could not
for
hear you.
a minute. Let me sort this out and reach out to you all.
Can you just
Members, thank you for staying put. I just had a word with Satish Anna. He's trying to log in again. I hope I'm audible to all of you all. In case not, kindly please raise a hand in the comment section or please do let me know. I think I'm audible to everyone. Let me bring Satish Anna on screen again. Hi, Anna,
yes,
am I
yes,
audible to you now?
yes, yes. Now it is okay, Raghuji.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, Raghu.
Yeah, Anna,
And
please go ahead. Please talk about
yeah,
why you've chosen the law profession.
yeah. Coming up to this profession, it is a noble profession, and I always think about learning something new. So, in coming up to any other profession or education or anything, we cannot learn new. But coming up to law, every day, every moment, everything new, keep on new, everything changing. Everyone is still learners at the still end of the life. So in that concept, it's so interesting to do. And the two, the main motto is to protect the society and to do the best service to the society. The only profession is to the law to protect the society. Only through law only you can protect each and everyone, and each and everyone rights can be protected through law. So for the needy, we can do. Whoever needy, whoever comes for the help for us, whoever may be poor or rich, rich definitely go for a better place, and the poor also can have a opportunity of equal opportunity of law with equivalent to rich and poor. So in that concept, I thought of getting into this field. Till today, also, I never charge anything for the poor people. I just take the
Amazing.
court fee. That's it, nothing else. Only you just give me the court fee. That's enough because that is mandatory. That we cannot keep it on the pocket. The effort what we kept, we are happy, but not the court fees are minimum, whatever it may be. That will be afforded by the clients. That is what.
Amazing,
That is the
Anna.
reason
That
I've
is very
chosen
good
the
to know.
profession.
I
Yes, sir.
hear people talking about their passion for the job. That is very well understood because unless someone has that passion for that field of study, once they pass out of school or college, they would not be able to pursue it. I
Yes.
heard people who are interested in a specific field because of the monetary benefits of that field. But from what I understand from your conversation, I see that you have so much of love, like a doctor, for the
Yes. Yes.
trade
Yes.
or for the profession as a lawyer, that you term it as a noble profession because you are accessible and you are helpful
Yes.
to different sections of the society.
Yes. And
That
that
is
too.
correct?
Yes, yes, and that too. After coming into the business after 10 years, after coming in, getting into the business, I'm doing after the business. I've started studying, continuously doing. I've completed the three degrees after getting into the business.
Oh, this is something that many of us do not know. Please elaborate a little more on this, Anna. 10 years
After,
into business, and then what
yeah,
made you
I've
study,
almost
and what are the three
after
degrees that you studied?
after completing my
Okay,
graduation, I entered into the business, into my father's business, that is which is hardware and all this transport business. Looking
okay,
after the business, one fine day, I thought of why don't we again start reading? Sitting and doing the routine business is nothing, wasting of time. I need to
okay,
give more time to the education because we need to make our mind little sharp. So that is the
right,
reason I went into the choosing this MBA. And later on,
okay,
why to stop with that? Let us go for LLB. And why to, because whichever is interesting subject I need to take for that. And coming up
correct,
to looking after the business and going for some other education is not easy for me. Coming up to law, I can sit and study at any time.
okay,
So it is so interesting because obviously to be say frank that whenever we have a huge gap between the education,
correct.
automatically the remembrance and the levels of the education to recollect everything will be little less.
You're right. True.
So to get it sharp, we need to update every day,
Okay,
and we need to choose whichever the topic and whichever the subject is interesting to us, and whichever is more benefit for us in the society in future also. So that is a better. So I have came into the law. Then I thought of choosing the best thing is law because nothing else is there. No other option is there. Otherwise, we need to go to some software or nothing. Means there's no use for me.
oh, so nice. This is
And that
another
to this
angle
profession.
to think about a business because I see that every businessman would want his son or a close aide to study chartered accountancy, which might help the
Yes,
business.
yes,
Now I understand that law is one such another exotic profession that can be chosen by
hundred
every
percent.
businessman that helps their business. Is that correct, Anna?
Yes, 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 yes. That is the highest. The black coat is the highest shield for each and everyone in the business.
Absolutely. I'm
I
so happy that
I
you're
think
saying
about
that
it.
you chose the law profession because you want to help the society and ensure
Yes, yes.
that the
And another thing is
constitutional
that
framework is
whoever,
supported by the
yes,
society.
yes, whoever do the business also, they need to know the law because everything we do. All people do a lawful business. The protection of law is also important. The whoever comes the department, whichever it may be, they
Okay.
comes and whatever they speak or whatever they want and see to protect our business also in a lawful manner. We can oppose them and you can
Okay.
protect yourself with the proper right and everything. You'll have a confidence about yourself that I know everything. When see, for example, you know the way to your house. You need not ask anyone. The
Correct.
same way, when you know the law and what you know all the principles and in-depth details of your business in related to
Okay.
the law also, so you need not fear to anyone. No department or no customer, no one, no consumer, nothing will do anything to you. In that
Wonderful.
concept also, I always prefer whoever want to learn, they have to do law.
Correct. Very well said. Very well said.
Yes,
So it's
yes,
it's
yes.
about learning. If it's about how one person does an MBA to manage his business very well, a person should have a basic knowledge about law or the Indian law as well
Yes, yes,
to
yes,
ensure he safeguards his business from all
yes,
the ill effects of any
yes,
intruders.
yes,
That is
yes.
correct.
There's a word also, ignorance of laws. There's no excuse anywhere. Even if you're
Right.
uneducated, also there's no. If you say that I don't know the law in which is prevailing in this state or India, nothing means the court or the government will not accept it. Maybe you're
Right. Very
uneducated,
well.
also you have to know the law.
Correct. Absolutely
Yes,
right. Absolutely right,
yes,
Anna.
yes, yes.
So to start
Yes.
off, because I've spoken with a lot of people who aren't into these exotic professions. I'm sorry to use the word exotic profession because not many people choose law as a profession,
Yes, yes, yes,
specifically in our community, and specifically someone who studied, got into business, and again got back to the profession of
yes,
law
yes.
with 3 degrees.
Yes, and why?
Now,
Because for your question, I'll tell you why the people will not choose law in our profession or some other professions. Why? Because this one
okay,
thing is that this is little hard to learn, and you
okay,
need to be completely every day updated. Another thing, and the people, it's like this is also sort of business only, and depending on the circle and the subject what you have, the people will come
okay,
to you, because each and whenever you start a practice and keep a board, no one will come and give you the case. On what confidence they'll give you? For example, if
right,
we get a small fever, we won't go for MBBS person, we go for MD person when the best superior will see. In the same way, even if an ordinary person want to come and find out also, he should also know that so and so person is good. In that way only the mouth publicity or whatever it may be will get the cases,
right,
depending
okay,
in the society name and as well as the subject. Both. They also see the
okay,
success ratio. Till today, many of the people, I got NOCs from many other advocate, the clients. For example, they take the case. Some of the, for example, one of the persons having already case running the case with another
okay,
advocate. Knowing
okay.
about me, they came with the NOCs, means no objection certificate to hand out the case to me. And there are many cases like that.
Super, super.
Uh, that we are
Now,
very much satisfied. God grace.
oh, so I'm speaking to a person who is fully educated, fully is aware of things, and also a
Yes,
very
yes.
satisfied lawyer.
Very, very happy, much very satisfied.
That is amazing to
See,
know
when
because this,
my always concept is that when we run towards money, the money will never come. When you run
right,
towards the satisfaction of a profession, money will definitely come. The case
right.
when
So
you
it will
go
be a
for
byproduct.
you, yes, you go and run for the cases, means never case will come.
Okay,
Automatically it will come. And most of the cases, I always prefer to go for settlement.
right. Out of court
I
settlements.
always the cases which I have in the office, then more
Okay,
than that I have disposed case more because
okay,
that much of cases will be disposed very fastly.
right. Understood.
Yes, sir.
And there's a basic question people of my age would not be able to differentiate between. So, since I'm speaking to the lawyer itself, I would like to know how do we define a lawyer? What is the difference between a lawyer, an advocate, or a barrister, or an arbitrator? Can you simply tell us what is the difference between these people so that we can understand, laymen like us can understand?
These are all are similar questions, similar points only. The protecting of law,
Okay,
all are similar. But coming up to arbitrator, arbitrator is the people is called as like a mediator who can
okay,
settle the issue, not going to the court. And arbitrators, many of the company people, they keep a
okay,
clause in their what you say this MOUs or undertakings which the employees and or the agreements with the other companies. They keep a clause stating
okay,
that the first any issues relating to the subject of the matter of the MOU or the agreement or whatever it may be. First of all,
okay,
we need to go with an arbitrator, and the
okay,
arbitrator will proceed and provide an award. It's called arbitrator award.
okay,
So most of the company laws and company people obey the arbitrator award.
okay.
It's a middleman settlement. The two
All
issues
right,
within two people, a third person is called an arbitrator. He'll settle the issue. In case if the other person is also not satisfied, then he can challenge to the court.
all right, okay.
That is the main concept of the and the coming up to lawyer, advocate, and these are all the different type of name, but all the similar. The work we what we say is advocacy and everything.
Anna, can you please repeat that again for us? Because there's a small crack while you were talking about the difference between lawyer and advocate. Can you please repeat that for us?
I just say that advocate and the lawyer, the different
Okay.
names are, but the profession, the work, and everything are same. The
All
wording
right.
are different. That's all. And
All right.
coming up in some other these things, we say as advocacy also. Means the procedure of advocate, what is we call as advocacy.
Understood. Okay.
And that's all are similar then. But coming up to arbitrator, that is the difference.
All right. So you say that you
Arbitration and
handle.
Conciliation Act is there.
All right. Okay. Nice.
Yes.
That is well said. So we basically understood how a lawyer, advocate, and an arbitrator are different from each other.
Yes. Yes.
Now that makes me ask you the next question, Anna. Company law. Can you tell us a little about company law and how is it different from a civil subject and how is it different from a criminal subject?
Oh, company law is different actually. Company law actually they do not frame any other laws. But the company laws, what I said that the company law is specifically depending on the issues related to the company, and it will be settled
Okay.
through the arbitrators. That itself is a company law, nothing else.
Oh, so So,
Yes.
so an arbitrator is totally different from a lawyer.
The arbitrator only deals with the company issues only. And nowadays, general issues and the topics are there. That is in that particular issues also you can appoint an arbitrators. For
All right.
example,
Okay.
nowadays, what we write an agreement for, even for a rental agreement also, we
Okay.
keep the, if for example, I am the landlord, if I am the
Okay.
landlord giving rent to another person, I keep that right in with me. I keep the rights vested with me, stating that this particular issue, if anything raises,
Okay.
I have the liberty to appoint my own arbitrator. But coming up even to the companies also, they only take the liberty and they only keep the jurisdiction also, because you
Okay.
know that jurisdiction differs a lot. If an employee working the company at Bangalore, the person may be working at Visakhapatnam, an issue between that, even the Visakhapatnam person can sue the site, suit in Visakhapatnam.
All
So
right.
in that
Okay.
particular issues, the company laws, what they say, they keep the right only for them jurisdiction only to Bangalore,
All right.
like
Okay.
that. In that clause, there will be. So the company laws, people will be differed separately.
All right.
Like
Okay.
labor courts, tribunals, different courts will be there, and different tribunals will be there. In that, there will be trial. And
Understood.
after
Okay.
that trialing of that particular tribunals, that particular issues will be trial again at the jurisdiction of high courts. In the local
Okay.
courts will not interfere in that.
All right.
Yes.
Got this point, Anna. And my next question to you is, Anna, there's a lot of difference between the legal panels that you are there, because I see that you are a panel member of a university. You've been a
Yes.
panel member for a school. You've been a
Yes.
panel member for a bank.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So how is it? How are these three different? I see that they are totally diverse in their aspects. One is an
Yes.
educational institution, another one is a commercial space. So
Yes.
how
Yes.
do you manage these things? How is each one different from the other?
See, in Visakhapatnam, sir, all are this bank issues are different. Bank issues cannot be tried in general courts. It will be in DRT, Debt Tribunal, Debt Recovery Tribunal courts. That in
Okay.
entire AP in Visakhapatnam only we have. Any related to issues through the banks, means
Okay.
whichever the loans will be obtained by an individual from the bank will be, if he do not pay NP, if he could not pay the amounts, that will be tried in the DRT courts, Debt Recovery Tribunal
Okay.
courts.
Right.
Basing on the award, the bank people will file there to attachment of properties. So that will be tried differently. That also we go. So when we
Okay.
are appointed as a panel advocate for a particular bank, for IOB, Indian Overseas Bank, for the district panel advocate. So local,
Okay.
all the Indian Overseas Bank branches will approach me. So
Okay.
on behalf of them, I'll file it, stating for the recovery of the amounts from the individuals. The procedure,
Okay.
as per the procedure, will go for we'll serve the notices, we'll appoint advocate commissioners, and we'll take the position of the properties. This is what the position will go directly.
Right.
In
Okay.
compared to in that particular issue, banks also a third party people, Surface Act 2002, that as per the act also, these people, independent people also, for the rights they can also file.
Okay.
Yeah, that is for the related to the bank. Coming up to the panel advocate for on the university.
Correct.
Yes, and
How is
this
it
is all
different from a
related to
commercial bank?
education. Not only education, this is a huge university, very one of the biggest university in AP, and in that the employees file the cases, and
Okay.
some of the students file the cases for this copyrights, means regarding their what to say their thesis and everything. That will
Oh, so
come.
can we term this as intellectual property or
Yes,
intellectual
yes, yes.
property
Yes,
rights?
yes. That also will be filed, and
Okay.
for payments, many other
Okay.
contractors will be filing cases.
Okay.
Even university will file in the same way that maybe the other people also may file.
All right. Okay.
So that all will be tried in civil and criminal cases only in the local courts.
Okay.
In local jurisdiction, Visakhapatnam courts, more than 40, 45 courts are there.
Nice. So where all places do you practice, Anna? Where all do you practice?
Visakhapatnam, Visakhapatnam, Bhimli, Vijayanagram, up to High Court. I'm enrolled a High Court advocate also. I go for High Court cases also. Amaravati,
Wonderful. Nice.
continuously
And
we go.
now that I know that you belong to the Agastya House,
Yes.
or to WeVysya on the whole, what is that basic reason that majorly members approach you? Generally, what are the cases? What is that vertical of cases that people would approach you and seek your help, Anna?
Sir,
I
actually,
am asking this
we
question
cannot say in a
because
part.
any person who is watching this might need some kind of a support as far as legality is concerned. maybe when you talk about this is generally why people approach me, or this is a general service that I'll be helpful in, so they would
Yes.
understand that you are one person that they can speak to.
Yes, yes. For that, actually, sir, cases will not be restricted or limited to particular issues, sir. Any issue may come. Any issue may come. So that we cannot do anything. So depending on the belief what till today I have in Vysya Agastya, I am the only one liar. And the confidence in the Agastya, you can find out that the one-stop solution for all the problems. My tagline is also your problem is my problem. I take all the problems on my head. That is because I need to give a proper solution. Whoever
Right.
came till today from Agastya, all the matters are still all settled, including family matters, everything, whatever it may be. All matters are being settled. That is
Oh, that's
how
amazing to know.
recently our one of the members, it's a motor accident case that has been
Okay.
settled. Potari Murali, he has referred one case. That has been
Okay.
so many people have referred. All are being settled. Family issues will be there. So any type of solutions we cannot limitedly say that I only do this, because in abroad we can say that they'll be very much stick to family cases or this visa processing cases. But here we have to do all the cases. So criminal,
Right.
civil, any type of cases we handle. Family matters also we are very much specialized in family matters. Why?
Okay.
Because the people who are come and fight for general drivers also, I'll try to convince them to rejoin. If not, they fails. Better go for a mutual divorce. I just prefer them to go for a mutual divorce and get within 1 month. Because filing general takes 3 4 years. Why waste of your valuable life and time? Better go for an ordinary thing if you are seriously decided to withdraw your matrimony life. So in
Okay.
that issues, I always prefer, and many people approach for that cases also for me.
Nice. Someone who can.
Settlements,
Yeah, please go
settlements,
ahead.
specific reliefs, and
Okay.
injection orders,
Okay.
caveats. Not what many we have.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, and now every business will have a purchasing department. However big or however small an enterprise is, we can always break their actions into different verticals. One is a purchasing department, one is a marketing department, one will be the sales department. So, do you
Yes.
think, however, irrespective of the size of the business, do you think every business should have a legal advisor?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. Definitely, everyone. We see, never problems will just tell and knock the door and come. Anytime it
Okay,
has come. Recently,
okay,
for example, I also got a issue for me and myself. Why?
okay. Can you
Because
elaborate
no,
on that?
yeah, I'll tell you. Nowhere related with one of the property which I have at VIP Road. The
Okay,
electrical department people have sent a notice that you have to pay for a transformer. Where I'm nowhere related to that.
okay,
I
okay,
have increased my load for 10, 20 to 30 kilowatts, and I've paid
okay,
the amount, and the meter has been done, everything has been done. After
okay.
4 5 months, they have sent a notice that you have to pay for transformer amount, where I never applied for anything after 4 5 months.
Oh, so
For
this
paying of
notice
three and
just
a half
flew
lakhs.
to.
For of 3.5 lakhs they used to pay. Again, I'm fighting legally because what guys, I'm there into this profession. I'm fighting. If when it
Okay.
comes to an individual person, the same thing happens. They have to approach. We cannot do
Right.
anything. So the problems will not come under we're coming up to the customers. For example, we can say related to a smaller business or bigger business, or whatever it may be. How far
Okay.
you are genuine, also that fellow will not be satisfied.
Right. Okay.
They think the vendor or whoever it may be, the trade person is a thief. He simply says that he cheated me or extracted more money or something, whatever it may be, the quality, whatever it may be. Those,
Okay.
he may file a consumer case. He may file a consumer case in the consumer court, stating that I
Okay.
have deficiency of service,
Okay.
the this what to say that the material defect, many
Okay.
issues will be there. So that will be trial there, and that also no one says. Many of the people recently, I should not say the name, but recently one of the cases come is a very big shot, a very big, till today he said he's into business from 30 years. A consumer
Okay.
case has been filed on a plywood issue.
Okay.
He claimed a damage of 3.5 4 lakhs. I said that why should you give, sir? When there is no deficiency of service or anything from your side, don't give.
Okay.
Then I fight. I fight regarding that. He won. Luckily, the state person only, trade person only won the case.
Oh,
Maybe
good.
if
Okay.
he want to go, yes, if again the person who has the consumer who got a loss, he may again go for a state consumer farm again at Vijayawada. He may.
All right. Okay.
It is up to his issue.
So, among the bouquet of cases that you handle, Anna, civil, criminal, consumer
All
cases,
recently filed on
where does
Amazon
your
also.
heart
Amazon
lies? Which
also.
one do you find interesting, or
Hmm.
wherein you think you would like to put in a lot of time and ensure that the client wins in that specific case. Is there something interesting that you can talk about?
Pardon, sir, I can get you once again.
You handle a bouquet of cases, isn't it,
Yes,
Anna?
yes,
Some a
yes.
civil case, a criminal case, a family issue, or a
Yes, yes.
consumer court case. So there are
Yes, yes.
variety of issues that you handle.
Yes, yes.
Is there one specific department or one specific vertical of cases wherein your heart lies, wherein you think you love to put in that extra effort to ensure that your client wins in that case?
We won't say like that, sir. Each and every case is important. Everything we keep the same effort.
True, but
Even
then there
for
will be at least
even
one
for
one kind of a case wherein your heart really goes into.
means for the heart means we keep more effort for family cases to rejoin them.
Nice. Okay.
That is means
Okay.
that is the satisfaction what we get. Actually, God case they have been settled again. So maximum
Oh,
we keep the
wonderful.
effort for that. For this, that is the first point. And coming up
Okay.
to civil matters, I keep more effort.
All
Why?
right. Okay.
Because civil
Uh-huh.
matters related to the huge amounts. An individual person can, if he lose the case, he cannot. The total family will be ruined. Because if he is
Okay.
dependent on one that particular property or anything, if someone occupies or do anything, he cannot live. Why? Because of the total property belongs to the entire family living on that. In that particular issues, whenever the case is genuine, definitely will fight. It's an example. Even a thief will be there, advocate will be there, and the proper person will be the advocate will be there. But how far the genuinity is there, we'll see and we'll fight accordingly.
Nice, Anna. Thank you so much for that, for those few lines. So, all the ladies and gentlemen who are watching this specific show, please do understand and seek the guidance of Satish, Anna, because this gentleman has his heart in the family issue department. But then he says that he makes it a point to put in an extra effort to ensure every client is satisfied and comes out winning out of the court or through an out of the court settlement, just to ensure that he and his family stays really happy. For more
Yes.
details and for more contact number, please do watch on the scroll. Satishana's number is 94403 30894. And members, before we move on, can we, Anna, can we please take a few comments from our viewers
Yes, yes,
today?
yes, yes. Till today,
Our first
actually,
comment,
till today
yeah,
also
please.
we have plentiful of satisfied cases. All the cases are very much satisfied and refer to the local adalat and settlement matters. Because once the local matter has been settled in local adalat, even the Supreme Court do not have the right to reopen it. And coming up to any other court which has been settled anywhere also, even we have an opportunity or position to other person to reopen it again, because as you know that no one should get lost at any time of point in their life. So that is the reason many courts are there. PDM courts, senior civil judge courts, district courts, all one by one. So the total life will be completed in running towards this. So maximum the cases will be solved in the way.
Thank you so much for sharing this piece of information, Anna. I'm sure not many of us
Yes,
know.
yes,
A
yes,
case that has been closed by Lok Adalat cannot be opened even by the Supreme Court, Anna. Is that
yes.
what you
No,
said?
no, no. Yes, yes. You cannot be opened again.
Any specific reason why the Lok
Why?
Adalat court
Because
is
there
much
itself,
stronger than Supreme Court?
local court itself is stating that you both are intention commonly coming to settlement there. And you have signed the terms and conditions and the compromise petitions, everything wherever it is required. And
Okay.
again, when you compromise again, you cannot reopen anywhere. But coming
Is
up
there
to
a
somewhere
specific
else,
time
other
frame
courts,
or it cannot be opened forever by any other court?
ever in the same matter, the same issue, one and the same with the parties or everything cannot be again. Even the party can go to other party for some other issue, but not
Okay.
related to that particular issue. Coming up
Nice.
to civil courts, maybe
Uh-huh.
in particular issue has closed the case, but
Okay.
keeping some other reason or the other, he can reopen it again. But
Okay.
coming up
Okay.
here, it cannot be opened.
Sure. Anna. Thank you for that piece of information.
Yes,
Let's read a few comments, Anna, before we move forward.
yes.
We have our first comment from Suvarnana. He says, "Very good evening, Mr. Raghu and Mr. Problem Solver." Nice, Anna. He's addressing you as not by your name, but calling you Mr. Problem Solver.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
Krishnashtami to all dear members. Thanks, Anna. Here's wishing you a happy Krishnashtami as well. He
Thank
has another comment saying, "Awesome, Mr. Raghu, for taking us back and sharing good information about great people." Absolutely, Anna. In fact, my privilege to take the names of all these people today. And then he goes on saying, "Mr. Satish is a very good person. His journey in WeVysya is awesome. Member, president, zonal president, under his journey, WeVysya Vasudeva has emerged in his regime." Nice, Anna. Many
Yeah,
congratulations on
I am
giving
presently
birth
a
to a
state AP
house.
state court member. AP state court in my year only, I extended this Valmika.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. I still remember me attending all your meetings in person when you were on
Yes,
the head table.
yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much for that. And at this juncture, let me ask you your Vivysha journey. And since we are talking about you being adorning several roles as a member, president, zonal president, and currently as an advisor, please
Presently an
briefly
AP
tell
state
us
court
about
member.
your Vivysha journey.
Yeah, I've started the journey. I think so 4 years, 5 years. The next year, immediately after the launch of in Visakhapatnam, the next year I've joined.
Okay.
From there, soon
How
after
did
I've
this happen? What made you join WeVysya? Did someone
yeah.
advise you? Did you hear about WeVysya, or how did it happen?
Sir, I've got impressed with the words of Anil Garu and everything I heard about it. His view and
Okay.
vision is to make all the community to one platform. That is the main
Right.
concept. What I've liked with him. Leave about the business. I never think about the business which come from the Vysya. Nothing. I never. But the thought what he has, that is more very much mood or heart. So that is the reason I don't want to leave it. That is the reason we entered into the Vysya. And from that day
Yes.
itself, many of the people have been entered into our life. New friends came, everything. I never even, I can think, you can see that my ask will be very much zero. Because I should not ask. You get into the problems, I'll solve. That is not at all the ask. I should not get it anywhere. To get into the bank panels or anything to company laws or everything, you can just refer me. That I can ask. But I say that never get into the problem. When you get it, then you can immediately remember me.
But then
And
now that makes me ask you this question, Anna. How to not get into problems? Before talking about WeVysya, please tell us. A
sir,
normal person who runs a business, a retail counter, let's say, what are the few basic things or
yes, sir.
guidelines that you would like to
Sir,
advise him?
different people will enter into a business, sir. See, for such a small things, we have to be liberal because see, the upper hand always be with the customer only. Even when we buy, also when we won't get a proper response from anyone, when we are also myself a business also, when we won't get a proper response, we'll raise a voice. The same thing in a hotel or whatever it may be. The same thing, whenever they do something like little bit of liberty is there, we have to leave it and we should not pull it out for hard. That is one thing. See,
Okay.
everywhere, see, our mistake where it has been there, it will be clearly viewed by the shopkeeper or this trader. In that particular issue, you should not go out and fight. That is my concept. You have to leave it. So you should not bend and everything, do everything there, but whenever it is there necessary, we have to do so. We can
Nice. So
keep
your
one
your
step back.
advice to people at business places is if there is a burst of emotions by a customer, so we
Yes,
just
yes,
have to we just have to make he or him let it out
yes, sir. So,
and leave it
see,
just there.
no one knows the next word what comes from my mouth. No one knows. The same way,
Correct.
whenever the customer comes and what he uses, we don't know. When the early morning, when you open the shutter and say, and yeah, an ordinary person come and shouts on you, the total day will be spoiled for us. In that particular issues, we should not get disturbed. And then that
Right.
time
Very
we take
beautiful.
more decisions like that.
సో
Because
మీరు ఈ
I'm
మాట
also into the
చెప్తుంటే
business like
నాకు
20 years, so I
ఆ,
can understand all.
అత్తారింటికి దారేది సినిమాలోని
Yes,
పవన్
ఒక
కళ్యాణ్
తగ్గి
గారు
ఉండాలి.
ఎక్కడ
తగ్గడంలో
నెగ్గేవాడు
తప్పు
ఒకటి
లేదు.
ఎక్కడ తగ్గాలో తెలియాలి అనేసని.
Yeah. Because I have to
Wonderful.
came it from the business, I know all the hurdles and everything from there.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes.
So Anna, please tell me about your Vivysya journey. ఎప్పుడు
Yeah,
జాయిన్ అయ్యారు
see,
మీరు Vivysya? 2019,
I
2018?
hopefully yes, then immediate next year, and
Okay,
after that I've served for 1 year as a member only. Then soon after,
okay,
immediately after Corona, I've been as a president.
okay,
Then I've been as a zonal president for Vijayanagar and everything. In my
okay.
tenure only, I think so. We have opened Vijayanagar also.
Oh, so you've been the president for
Zone president.
Agastya in your second year of Vivysya.
Yes, yes. Second year of Vysya. And the next
Ni-
third year is that I've been as a zonal president.
Nice. What has your experience been as a president of Vivysya House, Anna?
We have learned because to frank say that I'm not new as to be as a president because I served as president in many organizations like JCI, Lions Club, and many other
Okay.
organizations also I've done. So in
Oh,
particular,
wonderful.
I've learned. I learned a lot to do how to do the business and this sorry the presidentship and everything. To
Okay.
how to maintain the leadership qualities. The first thing everyone should learn. The quality, see how far you are very much calm and how far you can handle the issues of related to all the house people. That a
Okay.
person only can be on the head table. The patience is
Right.
more
Very well
important to
said.
each and everyone. That table people should bear everything. I always say what I said is like the business people should get little bit lesser whenever any issue comes. In the same way, a issue between the members also, the amicable solution should be come within the members. That has to be done by the head table. That is president.
Nice.
So that quality of leadership also should be that. We already learned it and we have learned little more in VYC also because depending on the all community people. Different type of mindset people will be there. How to handle, how to talk with them. With someone will address as Anna will address, when will address as sir. Different thing will address. Because
Correct.
with whom we have to maintain the rapport and how to maintain the decorum and this thing, the peacefulness of the house is more important. Because Anil ji has made a way with a great view getting in with the
Absolutely.
simple things, making the house disturb. the house will be this collapsed. So what is the loss? No member will get lost. The vision and this thing will be lost for the Anilji. That also we have to think why he has kept it. It is for the organization and the benefit of the people. We have to make use of it. You make utilize that nowadays when how Agastya and all these houses came, each and everyone making good business according that. Even you or me or anyone, something other. I say that I never expected, but still got case. I got many cases from WeVysya. Leave I got money and other part leave it. If I don't get money, also have the highest satisfaction in the service here. I feel very proud. A person when coming in the next meeting, they used to come and praise me. Sir, we came with a solution that I've immediately solved. Means I feel very happy for that. One of the cases,
Amazing.
one of our member, Mr. Ramaraj Garu, the bank
Okay.
issue is not able to solve for many days. With
Okay.
one very single visit, I have solved it. He has made me stood up there and with a testimonial. Means I feel very happy. Not the matter of money over there. So
Wonderful.
that type of
It's not the
satisfaction I have
monetary
very much there.
satisfaction. There's a little more that you won out there for the customer.
Yes, 100%. I'm
Nice.
very
And for
happy
all
to
those
extend
people
a
who are
family.
watching, please do understand that Satish Anna says kindly leave small things in view of the benefit of the larger vision of the founder and for the
Yes,
Vivashi community.
yes, sir.
Nice, Anna. Thank you so much. And then Suvarnana also has a few lines. He says, "Thank you very much, Mr. Satish, for your wonderful help to all members at times, even without taking money. He is 24/7 helpful to all. Many members took his help. All the best, Satish Garu." Nice, Anna.
Thank you.
Quite few nice lines about you. We have Imadi Sujit wishing you a hi. Hi, Sujit. Hope you're keeping very well.
Thank you.
Sudhir Garu says, Raghu Garu, your voice is audible. Thanks, Anna. Thank you so much for acknowledging that. I remember asking about this. Thank you so much. Sudhir Garu also says, Satish Garu, a good person and a kind hearted and a very good gentleman in his profession. Very nice. Suvarnana also says that he is our Andhra University legal panel member. Yes, Anna, we've spoke about this, and he's been kind enough to tell us a little bit about his work as a panel member of the university and the school. And Shweta Garu is wishing us hi, Shweta Garu. Hope you're keeping very well. We have Ram Garu saying very valid point for business people. Absolutely, sir. I guess Satish Garu is going to help us with a little more guidelines as we proceed for the next 5 to 10 minutes over this show. We have Kalyan Garu wishing us a good evening. Thank you, Kalyan, for logging in. We have Yashwant Krishna wishing a happy evening to both of you. Hey, Yashwant, I remember you, man. Thank you for logging in. We have Javaji Satish Kumar Garu saying every point is valuable from Netra Vijayawada. Thank you, Satish. Thank you for joining in. And then we have Suvarnana adding a few more lines. He says, in one single statement about journey of our Satish is problem maker at a young age and problem solver to an adult age. Nice. So I guess Suvarnana had seen you as you grow. He summed up in one single line saying the transformation of a problem maker into a problem solver.
Yes, sir.
Probably you'll be a problem solver only when you know and make problems. Is that true? Does it apply to all these people who are problem
Yes, sir.
solvers?
See, we need to get into the part of it, sir. We need to take the pain of the problem of the party. Then only we can get with the solution. Unless until we give the me as a third person, we cannot get a solution for it. That is the main role of an advocate and a doctor. Also, we can say. For example, not criticizing, but doctor he gives the medicine, but he cannot take the pain of the patient. But here we cannot do that. We have to take the pain of the client. Then only whatever get into the mind, then only I can keep it on the paper. That is more important.
Very nice. Very well said. I'm happy about that. We have Yashwant Krishna saying very nice discussion. Yes, Yashwant, I guess the lawyer is going to add more insights into this. And then Shweta Garu says, wow, Satish Garu, you have been a panelist in so many sectors. Absolutely, Shweta madam. And then we have Sriram Gupta Garu saying, good going, all the best. Thanks, Anna. Thank you so much. We have Murli Garu wishing us a happy evening. We have Sriram Gupta Garu saying, Satish, superb on winning your various cases. Wonderful, sir. And we have Yashwant again saying, very noble profession, Satish Garu. Proud of you being from our Vaishya community. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess Satish Anna is the only practicing lawyer in the community at the moment. Is that true, Anna?
Yes,
Wonderful.
sir.
We have another comment from Shweta Garu saying, very interesting and informative show, Satish Garu. Thank you. Sriram Gupta Garu has Raghu, all the best and good luck. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much. We have Suvarnana with another few lines. Wow, nice information. Good to know that if we get a verdict in Lok Adalat, even they cannot approach the Supreme Court. Absolutely, Anna. This is something that not many of us know. And I'm sure there's a lot more not known to a lot of us. Maybe you should find some one-on-one time with Satish
Yes,
Anna. More
we can
insights
have
into
a topic of single topic means we can have more peaceful about one particular issue, one particular topic we can happily deal and give a good session.
Super. Members, time for an I2V with Satish
I'll
now
go.
whenever you
I'll go for one talk with this consumer cases. That will be helpful for all his businesses. How to
Wonderful, Anna.
approach, how to apply, and the people, even advocates charge huge amounts for that. Even an individual without who's not an advocate can happily file his own case in consumer court.
Anna, since we
No.
are talking about this, would it be okay for you to take just about 4 to 5 minutes in educating us about it?
Yes. That actually I'm
Since
telling
we are
this.
already in the show and we have quite a few people watching this, మీరు ఒక
Yes,
3 to 5 minutes తీసుకొని కొంచెం
yes.
చెప్పండి అన్న how to when should someone approach a consumer court and what is the process?
The consumer courts are comparatively very fast solution places, and the
Okay.
fees, the court fees are very less, very nominal. Okay, and to say that most of the consumer cases to be noted that it will be favored to the consumer. That also you have to keep in mind. Another thing,
Okay.
and
So the
and
benefit
and,
of
and
doubt is
advert-
always for the consumer in a consumer court.
yes. They
That's how the
see
GPL
always
thinks.
to the benefit of the consumer. Why? Because they see that consumer will not get any loss at any time.
All right.
Means I'm not
Understood.
saying that the traders are against, or but the positive of ratio of winning is more consumer only,
Okay. Got it.
because automatically the people who have lost, they automatically shows and express the more what is it, the loss of the occurred to them to the court.
Okay.
So basing
Okay.
on that, the court will take more decisions to that. Another thing, and an individual person can happily go and file a case. There's no requirement of advocate, but they have
Right.
to know the
Are there
procedure.
any
That is what.
type of cases ఈ ఇష్యూ అయితేనే కన్జ్యూమర్ కోర్టుకి వెళ్ళాలి దీన్నే కన్జ్యూమర్ కేస్ కింద కన్సిడర్ చేస్తారని ఏమైనా ఉన్నదా అన్న
Pardon, sir.
ఏదైనా స్పెసిఫిక్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ ఉంటుందా కేస్ గురించి అంటే ఈ ఇష్యూ అయితేనే కన్జ్యూమర్ కోర్టుకి వెళ్ళొచ్చు దీన్నే కన్జ్యూమర్ కోర్టులో కేసుగా
Yes.
కన్సిడర్ చేస్తారని ఏమైనా
Consumer
ఉన్నదా
consumer cases, anything related to the trading only, trade business only.
ఓకే అండ్
It's
లెట్స్ ఆ
simple.
ప్రోడక్ట్
The
ఏమైనా మినిమం
trader,
వాల్యూ
yes.
ప్రోడక్ట్ ఉంటేనే అది కన్జ్యూమర్ కేసుగా తీసుకుంటారని ఏమైనా
No.
ఉన్నదా
Actually, anyone can approach. See the deficiency of service, the deficiency of the product, anything. For example, we have purchased one mobile phone. He has given
ఓకే
a warranty for 1 year, but he's not
ఓకే
fulfilling. We can go. I have
ఓకే
recently filed one case on this Dell.
ఓకే
It is a deficit of service because it is already in this warranty,
వారంటీ
but
పీరియడ్
he's
ఓకే
not doing. The consumer case court has given the favor of the this consumer only to provide a laptop again
ఓకే
and to damage of 40,000 rupees a damage also.
Members, please do carefully listen to this gentleman. He's going to solve a lot of your consumer issues in case you are having one.
Many,
Please go
many
ahead,
are
Anna.
there. Many are there. Yes. And this consumer cases also, the individual persons can happily go and file it. That is one thing.
All right.
Another thing,
Okay.
because running of short, I go for another commercial courts also. One of the commercial courts also I never came to that. Commercial courts are also there in Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
Any related issue relating to the trade,
Okay.
which have been above than 1 crore, 1 crore.
Okay.
So that will be trialed in commercial courts. An issue between two parties relating to business, particular business, which
Okay.
amounts to more than 1 crore,
The
can be tried in
transaction
commercial
value more
courts.
than 1 crore.
1 crore will
Okay.
be only trialed in commercial courts.
All
That
right.
actually, after the next jurisdiction, after the commercial court, you want to challenge this high court.
All right. Okay.
Okay. And coming up in lower courts means junior civil judge court, senior judge, then principal district court, and then to high court. This is a process of a ladder.
All right. Okay.
So coming up to commercial court directly, you can go there, and commercial courts will be tried very fastly.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And many of the people will not know that whenever the case is filed, we won the case. That is what they feel. But
Okay.
coming up, what are the expenses you have kept for the filing the cases and advocate fee? What are it? Maybe all the amounts can be recovered happily by filing the required memos.
Wonderful.
That
Okay. This is
also, that
very
also for award is given for 1 crore and the expenses of 1 lakh or 2 lakh, that
okay.
also has to be paid by that, and the award also will be included and passed by that.
Nice.
For
Okay.
that reason. And coming up to even rental also for eviction suits and everything. Just 2 minutes.
Okay.
Evictions also.
Okay.
New amendments have come as per the new act also. If you can file the case. And before it used to take long time, but it is very short right now. And
Okay.
that too, as per section 9 of the RCC, and we can tell the other side party to deposit the rents immediately in the court, and you can withdraw from the court. Unless the case let us run for 1 year or 2 year, whatever it may be, but all the rents will be deposited in the court, and you can take it from the court.
Nice. Okay.
That
This
is one
makes
of
me
the
ask
parts.
you this question, Anna. I've heard a lot of people saying ఒకే ప్లేస్ లోని ఒక person several years tenant గా ఉంటే
No, nothing
do
is
we
there.
have any
Nothing like that.
claims on that property?
No. Nothing like that. Because that comes for adverse position rights of 12 years and this all thing, that for the other position parts. For coming up for rental and everything, you can happily go for a proper lease, and that 11 months agreement or these all things have been very much long back been gone. You can write for general type 1 day or 10 days, even for 10 years, whatever it may be, you can write. Even for the main companies, whoever want to give dealership also, they're
Okay.
asking for minimum 6 to 9 years of lease agreement is mandatory for them because
Oh,
they're going to invest a huge amounts in infrastructure and invest in everything. So they have minimum 6 years and 9 years. Then if you go for 11 months means they cannot take.
correct.
And
Correct.
that too for rent also, you know that you have to collect the GST also. It's mandatory now from
Oh,
the rental people. So
all right.
these two things are very much important.
Sure. Now, thank you for bringing this point at this
Yes,
juncture. It will,
yes, sir.
I guess, for people who are listening to this, it might be helpful for their own insights. I
Yes,
have
sir.
another comment from Suvanana. He says, I got the opportunity to introduce Mr. Satish to WeVysya in
Yes,
2019.
yes.
Nice,
Thank you
nice.
so much.
So many initiatives by Suvarnana. And then we have
Yes, yes.
one comment from Yashwant Krishna. He says, very good insight into client management. Nice. Thank you so much. And then we have another comment from Mr. Satish VS. He says, Mr. Satish is excellent and full of legal knowledge. He is very friendly and maintains a good relation if you meet him once. He's having a good influence, but he maintains simplicity. Mr. Satish is the founder of WeVysya Valmika House. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for bringing this topic across. Satish Anna was just telling that it was during his tenure that we had the initiation of Valmika House in Vizag.
Yes,
And we have a very dear comment from Anil Gupta Garu. Satish is our dearest buddy, one phone call away 24/7. He says anything for Vysya. One of a member who had issue for 24 years, he got it resolved in 24 hours. Is
yes.
this what you were talking about, Anna, earlier? This is what
Yes,
we're talking
yes,
about?
yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Anil Gupta Garu, for logging in, watching this
Thank you,
show,
Anil.
always patting our back for and encouraging us towards that larger vision for the Vivasha community. Thank you so much. And then we have another comment from Sanidhi Gupta. He says, good evening, Satish Garu and Raghu Garu. Good evening, Sanidhi Garu. Thank you so much for logging in.
Thank you.
And folks, in case you have any question over the next 1 minute, please do feel free to type in the comment section and let me read it out and find a solution from the lawyer we have at hand today, being our guest. Anna, before we could get any comment or a question from any of our viewers, please tell me a little about your holiday life. I see that you are a part of Temple Trust Associations,
Yes, yes, sir. I
part of
have served
Community
as the
Association.
last government. The last government
You
has
are a
given me the.
lawyer. No,
Yes.
I'll have to finish because I have a huge list to talk about you. So you've been a
Okay.
lawyer, you're a businessman, you are into
Yes.
real estate. You have been a part of the community building associations wherein you deal with a lot of things. Uh,
Yes.
you are partly statesman. Is that the right word to use or not? I do not know at the moment. But then you have so many things to play at in both your hands. How do you manage your time, and how do you find time for yourself?
Yeah, see, sir, before in a business or something, we never used to have time. But here, actually, we can manage the time, everything in our hands. Morning by 6 o'clock, I start my journey in my the exercise and everything. Until 9 o'clock, I'll be there. In between, I'll have a lot of time. Whenever I want, I can go and visit my house and come with all activities I do. I'm the legal
I
advisor for
hope your
nearly
wife is
6.
watching this. అభి యూ
Yes,
ప్లీజ్
yes.
సీరియస్లీ అన్న చెప్తున్నాడు మధ్యలో టైం ఉంటే ఇంటికి విజిట్ చేస్తానని చెప్తున్నాడు. విల్ టేక్ దిస్ ఆన్ ది అదర్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్టర్ ది ఎపిసోడ్.
Here, actually, sir, the client comes in, they take a lot of time, sir, because they need to explain each and everything. That is the reason we need to give more time. We cannot leave a simple 5 minutes or 10 minutes. We cannot give. So every day the appointment will be fixed. So I must say, I kept nearly 6 people are working under me right now. So
ఓకే.
the miscellaneous works and everything will be handled by them. The remaining works I'll be handling because each and every work we cannot do. Dictation works and drafting works and everything. Maximum dictation we're going to, they're going to type it and give it to us. So we can correct
Right.
it easily. And coming up to associate, nearly 7 associations, I'm a legal advisor.
Okay.
And coming up to all these things, many other cases also we do. Even endowment also related cases also used to see at that time.
Okay.
God, last government have given me 2 posts, and temple post they have given me 2 posts. And
Okay.
coming up in this government also, we're expecting very good posts to serve
Oh,
only,
wonderful.
not to
So we
make
are
money
keen
or
to hear.
anything.
So we are keen to hear from you. Some very good news about you.
Yes. I always ask for a position where is service is there, not for making money or anything else. We are ready to spend money from our pocket. That is we are happy.
Wonderful.
God has given to us. That is enough. We are ready to serve and we are ready to spend. That is the reason I asked for the temple post because in that particular this thing we need to give, not to take from that.
Wonderful, Anna. Thank you so much for all those kind words. Thank you so much for throwing a little light into your profession on the basic guidelines that one has to follow. And any closing comments, Anna? Now that it's been 54 minutes, it's actually
Yeah,
supposed to be a 30-minute show, but then we've
yeah,
spoken
very
for
very
54 minutes.
happy.
Thank you so
Actually,
much for
very
that.
happy. Wonderful questions and very happy interaction with you people all. And to see such type of comments, are very happy also. And first of all, to say that the journey outside and inside means with the family also very much satisfied. For family, we are happy, and the coming to profession as well as the same thing. Fully supportive. Whatever the time I go, also my wife will not abstract any time because I give all the time recently to all to each and everyone. So
Right.
we
I
are very
really
much
wish
happy.
this. I really wish these lines are bought by your wife. If not, I guess it's time for me.
No, 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 no. We give time to all family, friends, get together. I think so. You know me very well. I
I
give
do.
I give each and every time tip parties everywhere we go.
I do. I do. For all those
We
members who
yeah.
do not know, we all live in the same community. Anna,
Yes, yes.
thank you so much for finding time on your busy scheduled day for Monday night, for Monday evening for all of us. Thank you so much, all the WeVysya members and all the other people who are watching this video. Thank you so much for logging in, patting our back, and have been very encouraging for the WeTalk show. Members,
Thank you,
thank you
sir.
so much and have a good night and have a wonderful day ahead tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Anna.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Namaste.